We say what they can't radio.
Welcome back to another episode of the Sunshine Affair. Today, if you notice, I am not alone on the couch. I am joined with Ausar Stevens. He is a music journalist, archivist, and commentator. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name's Ausar. I have a platform called Spacial and a show on the platform, Spacial, called Track 365, where I talk about music every single day, just whatever song piques my interest or the audience interest, and just break it down analytically, thematically, lyrically. And before that, I came from the world of documentaries and video essays in the same lane of music. So I would kind of do what I'm doing on Track 365 now, but long form documentaries.
Nice. He gets down. He doesn't play.
Yeah.
When it comes to this music stuff, he's an actual journalist, guys. Like, there's people out here who talk about, like, oh, yeah, I like this song. I really like this album. But they're not on Spacial, like Ausar.
Come from the research.
No, I swear to God. Okay, so for an icebreaker, I wanted to ask you your opinions about a few, like, recent things that have been done by celebrities when it comes to virality and, like, the lengths that celebrities would go. So I'm sure you're familiar with, like, the stuff going on with, like, Diddy and, like...
Who? Who are you talking about?
Diddy? P. Diddy?
P. Diddy.
You know who P. Diddy is. There's no
Is that
way.
a friend?
Stop. You're playing with me right now.
He's like on SoundCloud, like upcoming?
No, you know who P. Diddy is. Are you for real?
No, I'm joking.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, I can never tell.
Are you familiar with FD Signifier, the YouTuber? He's a video essayist. If not, it's okay. But I actually worked on a P. Diddy documentary with him. Like, I edited that for him. So I'm diddied out, as crazy as that sounds.
Diddied out. Oh my God. I don't know if that's a good thing.
I know a little too much about Diddy. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe we'll dig into that a little bit later. We don't have to.
We'll see.
I don't know. You know, people sign NDAs and stuff. You know, you can never go too far. But okay, now I want to shift the conversation over towards like the same light, however, with the different artists. So you are familiar with Kanye and how he's like basically pouring out all of his mental issues on social media as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So another one of those I would kind of like group into the same category when it comes to like hip hop and virality is YoungBoy as well. Like in his recent music video, probably not his most recent song, but the most recent music video that I've seen that he's released, he has a big, written in big black graffiti letters in the back of his music video, and it says "Hail Trump." And
is it really?
Yes.
I don't listen to a lot of like NBA YoungBoy is not on the spectrum of hip hop that I listen to.
Okay, nice. Yeah,
that's
me either. Actually,
not that there's anything wrong with it. You know, like I think in a certain time, if I was a certain like maybe 6 years ago, I would have been really into him.
Mm-hmm,
but like just where I'm at now, not really. There's no wrong with just where I'm at. But I'm very surprised though that it says that. Hail Trump, you said?
Yes, Hail Trump, like HAIL Trump. And a lot of people are like, it's just music, it's his creativity speaking. And I'm like, there's a clear and distinct message in his music video, even if his words and like his lyrics aren't outright saying, you know, Trump is God, Trump is this. It's almost as if he's idolizing him still. And I feel like
he's been doing it before?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I just wanted to open up with that icebreaker because I always like to get other people's opinions when it comes to stuff like that, because I know that I'm very strong when it comes to the media that I consume. I'm very strong in like what I consume, and because of like my morals and stuff, I don't necessarily like to relate myself with stuff that I can't see myself relating with in real life.
Something like low vibration. Like
yes, literally vibrational. Okay, and it's frequency. Like I'm really big on frequency. Like when I was in college, I would listen to frequencies whenever I woke up. And
oh, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I did it for a while actually. Yeah. And then I kind of like noticed a shift in like my moods and stuff when I stopped doing it.
Yes. The way you said that, I just got like a breath of like relief.
Yeah.
I remember a time in my life, and I don't know why I don't do this anymore, but like I was doing the same thing. Maybe not necessarily always frequencies, but there was like playlists of like the chakras frequency. I don't know how accurate it was,
Yeah,
but
of
like it was
course.
just nice. And also sound bowls,
Oh my gosh,
right?
yes. I
Like
don't own one, but I
3 hour
really want one. It's on my
sessions of.
Christmas list.
Speaking of, and like to relate it to music, Janae Aiko, her tiny desk with the sound bowls
Oh
and
my
everything, it's
God, I
beautiful,
swear. It's one of my favorites on
gorgeous.
YouTube. Absolutely, yes.
But to your point, it's totally like I can totally see how you would feel that way
Mm-hmm.
because when I would listen to sound bowls or like frequencies or whatever, I remember like my room had like an aura to it because like it was always just in that energy, and
Yes.
my family would like walk past and be like, we just like if we're near you, if we're walking in your room, the energy is shifted. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Because like the incense is
yes.
going,
Yes,
the
I was about to ask you, are
frequencies,
you spiritual? Like, are you,
yeah. I mean, aren't we all?
you know what? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right.
yeah. So I mean, I was just like tuning into that for a
Mhm.
period. Not as I'm not there as much or as like intense as it was before because it was the pandemic. I had nothing to do but be with myself.
Literally.
You know, I was also reading this book called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle.
Mhm.
If you're familiar, it's that book
Yeah, I think
really
I've
like
heard it before.
yeah, it really got me into this presence and like I just made it my whole personality. Like, oh, presence had like timers, like 111, 222, like be present. Like it was like really intense. And like I'm not that intense, but it's nice to like I think it's nice to have that like in the background of your life for sure.
Absolutely, yes. And to the note that you said about us all being spiritual, obviously, yes, we are all spiritual in our own ways, but I was more so asking like in a sense that wasn't like religious based. Like you obviously
Oh,
have like your own
sure.
rituals and stuff like that. Like before we started recording, you were talking about how you like get ready like in the set for you to start recording and stuff. So
That is anxiety. That's
sorry,
more
I didn't mean
anxiety
to
more
laugh.
than more than it is like a ritual. It's just me like not wanting to turn the camera on for whatever reason. Just being like, and like I have like a teleprompter. Like I write essays, so
Yeah.
like, I'm just reading words that I wrote, and still by myself, I'm just like, dude, I don't know, like this, like as many like I'm on episode 160 something, and
That's
you would think that it would
crazy.
get, but it's still just like, dude, this is. Yeah.
That's kind of like what happens when you put your all into your work. Like you want to make sure that it's up to the standard that you want your audience to receive
Yeah,
it,
for
but
sure.
also you look at it like I've been doing this for so long, like it has to be a certain standard. So I
Yeah.
guess I can see where you're coming from with that for sure. Okay, so I think it's time for us to get into our question portion of the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Questions.
Yes, questions. Okay, so question number 1. Do you ever find yourself in a position where you have to separate the art from the artist? And especially when it comes to differing opinions or political views. So relating back to what we were just talking about with NBA Youngboy.
Yeah. I think that question is very like when people ask the art versus artist, when they bring that conversation up, I think a lot of people look at it very black and white when it's very nuanced.
Okay, so tell us something. Tell us.
I would say, so short answer, no.
Okay.
I don't separate the art from the artist.
Okay.
But I do separate impact from intent. That's what I separate.
I like that.
Because I think it would be like me as somebody who what did you call me, an archivist?
Archivist, yes.
I'm
multi-genre archivist.
I'm running with that.
Nice.
I'm an archivist now.
Yes.
Like, since I was 10 years old. Yeah.
I literally, because I was just like trying to find like different things when I was researching before I interviewed you, obviously. I was doing my research. I wanted to make sure that I had, because although you're involved in music, you also have like hands, like you have like your TikTok and then you also have like your YouTube and stuff like that. I wanted to make sure that I honored the work that you do in the right way and in the right light. Of course. No problem.
That makes me feel very seen.
Of course, obviously.
Okay, so yeah, as an archivist, I think it would be foolish to not look at the context of the art that's being portrayed.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, you're a creative person. Are you going to sit here and tell me that the whatever medium, even like this podcast, isn't directly influenced by the life that you're living right now or the things that led you to this from like years ago. So I think that stuff is very, very important. So I don't think it's wise to separate it in the way that I live life and the way that I try to experience art. But I can understand as somebody that's a more casual listener, that's just like, this is distasteful and I just don't care for it. Valid.
Right.
Completely. I can completely understand why you would say that. But for me, of somebody that wants to just study art and just like understand it on a deeper level, I think it's important to not separate it, but like very much look more into it. So when it comes to art versus artist, that's not something I look at. I look at like, what is the intent that this artist had in this moment, but also what is the impact that the art had? Right. I think that's a better way to look at it for me personally.
Yeah, I think that's a really well thought out explanation of the way that you see it, because it's almost like coming from a perspective that is holistic in a sense, because like you said, like the intent and what was the other word that you
the
used?
Impact
Yes, the intent and the impact. Most of the time we as like listeners and the audience of artists and creatives, we don't necessarily always know their intent 100% of the time, but what we can see as archivists and as journalists, we can see the impact that it makes on society and on like their fan base and stuff like that. So I think, yeah, I don't even have anything else to add to that. That was a really good answer, and it's leaving me with more to ponder about.
That's the best part about it.
Absolutely.
That's the best part about it, yeah.
Nice. Okay, now on to question number 2. As of recent years, an artist's entire career can be distinguished by their virality. Who are 2 artists that you believe honor storytelling and aren't necessarily making music just for the algorithm?
I mean, so many artists that honor storytelling. 2 artists.
How about any rising artists or any artists that you've discovered recently? Anything?
Well, I would say just because he's top of mind, because I'm about to interview this artist, Kamari.
Nice.
Is somebody who like very much takes his time. His first album, A Brief Nirvana. It's about how do I say this without telling his whole story? His whole spiel. He's an artist who he just takes his time. He just takes his time, and the title of Brief Nirvana I love because the Brief Nirvana is like that couple of moments when he's like playing the keyboard, like in a world that's like so anxiety inducing. Like this is somebody who dropped out of music college. I believe Berkeley. I could be wrong. I believe it's Berkeley College. But he left 2 semesters in college to move to LA because he didn't want to learn how to be a musician. He wanted to learn how to be an artist. So like he ended up spending 3 years. 3 years after dropping out of college. Could you imagine like trying to convince your loved ones, the people who care about you, for 3 years that like, no, like college, I made the right decision. Like I'm like making an album. And, you know, like, so that I'm sure it's untold things. He doesn't have a lot of interviews. So I don't really know what was going on through his mind.
Of course.
But one could imagine that he was like, it was very anxiety inducing, especially since it's like LA hustle culture, you know, like
definitely
quick.
fast
and also
life.
Growing up in the digital age, just seeing so many people like seemingly blow up overnight.
Exactly.
So for him to like intentionally take his time and then stamp that with an album called A Brief Nirvana, like the piece that he gets from music, I think that very much speaks to what you just said. I think another artist who is more legacy is Sampha.
Oh my gosh, I love Sampha. Yes. I think Drake put me on way back when. Yes, absolutely.
Sampha really blew up because he was a UK artist, but he blew up in America because he had so many features.
Yeah.
Like, once people heard like that distinct, like soulful voice.
Yes,
like,
I can pick his voice out of like a lineup.
Beyonce sampled Lil Wayne, Drake. I'm probably missing like 2 other like heavy hitters, but like everybody was sampling him like in the early 2000s, like the blog era type of scene. So like, but anyway, he's an artist that only dropped 2 albums, and he's been doing music quote unquote professionally for maybe 11 years. You know, so like he's somebody else that takes time, and both those albums I believe are like timeless.
He's told all the stories he's needed to tell.
Yeah, and when it comes, he's not
Right.
forcing it. He's like, oh, like I had a daughter. Oh, this is bringing like different emotions in me. Let's make an album, and like, yeah. So I think that's really dope. Like, just do it when it comes, and like I don't feel a rush to be like, can't wait for the third sample album because the two are so good because they're timeless, and I know
Yeah.
when the third comes, it's going to be timeless as well, and it's going to be when it's supposed to come.
I always love looking forward to music. Like, I think who was it? Sade. Like, she had like
Yeah.
a 10-year or 12-year gap when
Yeah.
she wasn't releasing music, and then she came out. I think she re-recorded a studio album, and she added like some unreleased songs to it as well. And I was like, oh my gosh, she knew I needed this. I was definitely like 2 when my favorite album by her came out. But it's just like the fact that timeless music is something that even like exists still, I'm so grateful for, because it's like we had the not even the radio age, because people still listen to a radio. My grandparents listened to the radio, but we went from having to like physically go and like buy like music and stuff to now it's like the digital age. And we had like CDs and stuff. We went from vinyls to literally like I can just play you a song right now on my phone.
Yeah.
Like,
there's something beautiful about vinyls though. I love a vinyl.
God, yes.
Are you into vinyls?
Yes, I actually am. I don't
Really?
have a record player, but
Wow.
I do have 3 vinyls.
What are they?
My first vinyl is Float On by the Floaters.
Float on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the song where they're like saying what their signs are?
No, but it's on. I think it's.
Is that the one where it's like? Because I remember like listening to that. My parents used to put on like that type of. I don't know. I could be conflating, but there's a part with like saying their signs, and then the one guy's just like cancer, and like it used to be so funny to me and my brother.
No, I think it definitely is on the same album, but I don't think it's
Okay.
the same song.
Maybe it's not Float On. I might be conflating something, but
It's okay. No, definitely. I think I know what you're talking about though. So, yeah, that's my vinyl, and then another vinyl I have is it's Off the Wall by Michael Jackson.
Great.
I found it. It was a steal. I was like digging for sure in the record store. And then my third vinyl, well, it's not mine technically, but Christmas is next week, and this isn't going to come out until after Christmas. So I just bought my sister Beyonce vinyl. So technically it's not mine, but it's
Okay,
the
word.
B-Day vinyl. I got it for my sister for Christmas. But if we get a, what's it called? If we get a record player, then it's going to be our record collection. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's as far as my vinyl knowledge goes, but I hope to increase it definitely.
Who knows? Maybe it might even increase like by the end of the night.
Oh my gosh, you
You never know.
you're gonna put
Anything
me
is
on.
possible.
Are you into vinyl? You like vinyl?
I love vinyls. Yeah, I'm a collector.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm a new collector.
New?
Maybe about a year, maybe 2 years into collecting
Okay.
vinyls. But I have a library that I'm very proud of.
Nice. That's you have to have music that you literally can listen to like in the apocalypse. That's how I think about vinyls. Like I need to
Yeah.
listen to music that I don't want to
Well,
skip.
My collection, honestly, it's not really for me.
Okay.
It's from my son.
Oh my God, you have a son?
I do. Yes.
Oh my gosh, how old is he?
He's 19 months.
Oh,
He's 19
beautiful.
months on the 20th, so he's 19 months in a couple days.
Oh, beautiful. Nice.
But
Okay.
I have so right now I just have the vinyls
Mhm.
and but what I want to do is I want to write notes in the vinyls of like this is like Blonde, like dude, I was 16, 17.
Yes.
You
oh
know,
my
like
God,
this is what it
peak.
meant to me at that time. And like this how like I want him just like and I'm gonna like shove the paper in, like just notes.
Mhm.
And then just like whenever, like maybe like when he's 18 or like whenever the time just feels right, when I feel like the collection is large enough already.
Yes.
Dude, listen to this, like this, the music. But my son already loves music at like nights. Like he loves the Strokes.
I can only. Oh
He
my
loves Tame
gosh.
Impala.
Oh my
He
God,
loves
you are
the
raising a
Marias.
king.
He can play the piano.
Are you
He's
kidding
actually
me?
very like musically. And I know like every parent's like, oh, my child is like, but
No,
this dude is
but,
like actually like
It's in his blood.
playing the piano. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Yeah,
It's
Great.
crazy. He's gonna grow up to be like super musically inclined.
he has no choice really.
No, right?
My only fear is like he like hates it because of how much I love it. You know, like people.
Yeah.
Kids always like, oh, parents are lame.
Yeah,
They're
you
gonna
put
go through
your
that, but
aspirations on your kid.
Yeah.
But if he already loves it, then it's like he's taken that like in himself. So
Yeah.
we can just hope that he'll embrace it.
right.
Nice.
Right.
So, question number 3. Post-pandemic, I would say that many mainstream artists have abandoned archival integrity and shifted towards prioritizing streaming. Do do you believe this could negatively affect artists in the long run?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Would you care to expand on that point?
But I don't think it's. I think people tend to blame technology, and they don't like look deeper.
So, like when it comes to releasing projects, you're saying?
Like, let me give you an example. Like with AI,
Mm-hmm.
people are so afraid of AI because
Definitely.
my job. But why aren't you worried? Like, you're blaming AI, the technology already exists, but you're not blaming or holding like the people who hire for the jobs accountable. It's not necessarily the AI. It's just that it gives the opportunity for people to be a little bit lazier.
Right.
So you should hold the people accountable, not necessarily the technology, because it's not like we can get rid of the technology, but we can change as people. So,
Right.
and maybe that's naive, I don't know. But so in that same sense, the way that I think about streaming is the same way. I don't think it's a thing of, oh, streaming necessarily changed it. I think it just gave people the opportunity to shift their mindset to be a little bit lazier. I think people now are just thinking more short term rather than long term. But I don't think streaming is the problem. I think streaming is great.
Okay.
So the mindset is what we got to change.
So you're saying like the mindset that people have towards streaming in a sense of like when it comes
to algorithms, like, oh, like I want to like appease the algorithm, which is a whole other conversation.
Yes,
because the algorithm is really just to serve people. So like algorithm is really a synonym for people, but to serve what people are liking right now. So like you're constantly chasing short-term chasing, short gains, like short spikes. I've been viral. It's pointless. I would much rather like a video do 50,000 views than 1 million views, but over like 30 videos. Because those are people like, I just can't. I love these videos, you know?
Yeah.
1 million videos, they're going to see it one time. They might follow.
They might like elite.
It's like, it's what is it? What is it? You know? And like maybe you're selling something that's great, like monetarily, but like, in terms of like, if you care about your craft, you want to build a catalog. You want to build something that you can look back on and say you're proud of.
Absolutely. And I feel like so many people are worried about chasing virality that they're too busy stuck in the same like box and like limiting themselves. Yeah. They're like, this is what works for me. This is what got 50 million views. And then they're never actually looking like on the outside of the box and thinking like, okay, well, this is what I actually want to create. And this is what can actually give me like the long-term success that I'm looking for.
Yes. And it's it depends on what your goals are.
Right.
It depends on like, maybe somebody doesn't give a fuck about being an authentic artist. They're like, dude, I want to just make banger videos and fire songs that people are going to fuck with. Help do that, you know? Right. So like, it's not like it's anything wrong with it. But like, if you're talking about like, you want to be an artist, then you just have to accept that it's going to be painful.
Right.
And a lot of people don't want pain. You run from pain. So you just take like the other route.
I was thinking the other day, actually, I was like, as I get older, I'm starting to find like discomfort like annoying, but I feel like that's how I know that like I'm growing.
Yeah.
Because if I was like it's not like one of those annoying things where it's like, okay, so let me give you an example. Like, you know how when you're just like chilling like outside in the park and then you see like an ant or like a spider just like crawling on the bench next to you or like on the floor and you're like, hey, yeah, that thing would be really annoying if it was like crawling on me, but right now I'm just literally seeing it exist. So I like to think that it's similar to that in a sense, because it's like you just have to allow people like the space to exist, but also in a sense of like, just to wrap it all back together to the question that we were talking about before. Yeah. When it comes to like artists and the energy and the effort that they put into the art that they create, it's more so dependent on like them as an entity in themselves. So it's not like something that we as an audience have a say over. We just can choose whether or not to consume it or not. So yeah. I feel like that got kind of jumbled, but
no, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay, yeah. Nice. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, so it's time for us to start our segment. Okay, so this segment I like to call Name That Double Entendre. So I'm going to say the lyric from a song, and I want you to guess who sang it.
Okay, you're going to say a double entendre.
From a
Oh
Hip
my
hop.
God. I hope
Yeah,
I can get this. All right.
they're pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. Like for the culture, I think you'll get it. Okay, ready?
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so first one is real G's move in silence like
Lil Wayne.
lasagna. Yes,
I don't know
thank
what song it is.
you.
What song is that though? That bar is more famous than the song, I feel.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Oh my God, I literally. Is it She Will? No, it's not She Will. Oh my God,
I remember.
I'm drawing a blank.
Lil Wayne, man, he had like 2 albums that I was like, I Am Not a Human Being 2. Remember that album came out?
Yes.
That I was like really obsessed with for some reason. And also the Carter 5, I was really obsessed with.
Ooh, see,
Especially like the song with Kendrick on it. Mona Lisa.
oh my God,
Yeah,
yes.
expertise storytelling right there.
Yeah, I think Lil Wayne is an excellent storyteller.
Yeah.
Like, his double entendres alone, like, yeah, anybody can like make something like rhyme, but his like storytelling, like every bar, like it could be like each bar tells like a different story too. And you never hear Lil Wayne one time on a song. Like even if he's a feature, like you can hear him like spit like 2 or 3 verses on the song, and they could each be about something completely different.
Yeah.
So I think that's like
It's just, I mean, literary genius.
exactly,
I mean,
yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I see why Wayne gets his flowers. Okay, next one. I sneezed on the beat and the beat got sicker.
Oh my God. Please don't. Please.
It's pop.
Oh, I really want to say Nicki Minaj.
No,
I know. Okay, I don't know.
It's not a rapper.
Who is it?
It's Beyonce.
Oh, okay. I was not going to get that.
No,
I know that bar though. Can I say?
Exactly.
Wait, can I curse on here?
Yeah,
It's kind of
obviously.
vulgar. So I only know that because in high school, I like would freestyle and I would always like lead with shock value.
Oh, God.
So I heard that somewhere. I think I read it like maybe like I don't know, like online. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna remix that next time at lunch. So I was like, I put my dick on the beat and the beat got harder. And I was like, and I just sat back.
Drop the mic.
Yeah, and just sat
like,
back.
yeah, guys, marinate with that.
I would always do that just like, because I'm not like a rapper, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so like, I would just come up with like, 2, 3 bars. All right, next time
Right,
I'm rapping,
exactly.
I'm gonna do that. And that's what I did one time. And like, it went though, it went.
That's so funny
Yeah.
because I'm like the same way. Like the other day, I was like talking to my sister and we were like smoking or whatever. And I was like, we should just freestyle. And then I think about it, like me and like my friends used to freestyle, literally have like the same like 2, 3 bars. And then we would just have them ready for whenever
Yeah.
somebody was like, okay, we're freestyling now.
Yeah. It used to be serious, man.
No, I
It used to be so serious.
swear.
I was the kid though. I was like the pin tapper. Like I was really good at like, and I remember like my claim to fame in high school was like mastering the Beat It, like Beat It
Oh
from
my God, that's
Michael
dope.
Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah, like I could do that whole thing.
That's
So, like,
sick.
yeah.
That is so funny. Okay, nice. Okay, that's from Partition by Beyonce. By
Okay.
the way.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I was not gonna get that.
No, you're fine. Okay, this is the last one. I think this might be along like the hip hop / rap that you like to listen to.
Okay.
Okay. I'm cooler than a polar bear's toenails.
I have no idea. No
Really?
clue.
Okay.
It's either I know or I do. I'm not even gonna ask.
No, it's fine.
Who
You
is
don't even
it?
want to guess? It's a band. It's a black band.
It's a black band.
Yeah. Not like, I'm not going to give you any more hints.
It's a black band.
Yeah. They're not a band anymore, but they were really, really popular.
The only thing I can think of is like Brockhampton for some reason.
No,
Who is it?
definitely not Brockhampton. It was Outkast.
Oh, what song is that?
So Fresh and So Clean.
That sounds so. Wait, say it.
I'm cooler than a polar bear's toenails.
But like, say it in the. Can you play the song?
No.
Oh wait, fuck. Oh, okay, right. We're okay.
I'm screaming. This
Not
is
listen to that song
audio.
to see where it comes up. Okay,
I'm
listening to
screaming.
that later.
Yeah, no.
That's another one I just was not gonna get because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. When you told me about that, I was like, well, we'll see.
You're so funny, please. No, it's okay. Okay, so do you listen to Outkast?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Outkast song or album?
My favorite. Okay, it's between a couple. Rosa Parks is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey y'all used to be like favorite song
Really?
when I was a kid.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, you
and,
knew.
like-
You knew ball.
But the thing about Hey Y'all though is like you know the meaning of Hey Y'all, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but
Y'all don't want to listen to me. You just
right.
want to dance.
And it's just about like these people that's in a relationship. They don't want to like break. So it's like learning it in real time of like, oh, I was actually listening to this song since I was like 3 years old and it's not getting it and literally dancing to it as a kid.
Literally.
And then like I was like, that was like a very pivotal moment in my life.
No, for real. Because it's like, I feel like it was a certain age when I started listening, like really listening to music, like the lyrics and like watching the videos and stuff.
Really good song.
You said what song?
Roses, really good.
By who?
Outkast.
Oh, yes. I thought you said Lauryn Hill. I was like, Lauryn Hill. I'm sorry.
My bad, I didn't cut you off.
No, you're fine. What was I saying? Oh, okay. I would say like there was a specific age when I started listening to like music for the lyrics. And then eventually I was like, okay, maybe I don't need to listen to the lyrics. I feel like with different songs, like because I'm so like invested in like the different aspects of music, like not necessarily just the lyrics, but also like what are the beats that they're using, like what frequencies they're using and stuff like that. And like how does the song actually make me feel? Like 9 times out of 10, I'm listening to new music with headphones so I can actually feel the whole song.
Word.
And specific songs like that, I actually have a playlist of that I started when I was in like, I think I was like a sophomore in high school, and I still listen to songs from like 2018, like they came out yesterday. So when I first started seeing and listening and hearing those things, it brought me back to when I first started seeing those things and listening to those things. So now at my big age of 24 years old, I'm looking back on the songs that I still have from 2018, and I'm like, yep, it still makes me feel the same stuff, and I'll never delete them from my playlist.
Yeah. They say the best music of all time is the music that came out when you were 16.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking
and
about
the 70s,
it.
though, but it's okay.
Like they were like that whole thing, like all summer 17 or all summer 16. There was so many bangers that came out in 2016.
The year of 2016 is like the greatest year, and that's when I was 16. So
yes,
it tracks for me. So, but like I'm just like y'all don't understand. Like, oh, it was so good. Like, yeah, that's the year I really fell in love. Oh, Prototype is another Outkast song that I really love.
Nice.
Love
yes,
Prototype.
I like that song. I like that song too. Yes, definitely. Okay, nice little tangent that we took. Okay, let's go into our second set of questions. Since the dawn of the internet age, consumers have been drawn to shock value content. Has there ever been a time that you gave into the hype of an album, EP, or single and had to listen to again on your own time?
What do you mean by on my own time?
So, like, you ever listen to a song or like an album because everyone was like hyping it up, and then you were like, wait a minute, or you were like, wait a minute, this album really isn't like good, or like your initial reaction, but then you're like, okay, wait, I need to listen. Maybe I need to listen to it again.
The energy of it.
Yes, literally, like the hype of surrounding it. Like, oh, everyone's telling you to listen to this album.
Yeah, okay. I typically listen to albums by myself, but I do remember maybe I was the hype instead of like falling into the hype. But do you remember Culture 2 by the Migos?
Yes.
That album, I was like, I told my friends like, let's do a listening party, and we'll do it in my friend's dorm because he has the best TV, and like we're all gonna get together and listen to Culture, and we just listen to it. We're like, all right, yeah, we listen to it, cool. I listened to it again like the next day. I was like, this is not that great, but like I was so excited about like throwing a listening party. I was just like, it's great, y'all. Like this is, but like.
You were just happy about your craft and sharing music.
Yeah. So I would say that's probably the only time, but typically I listen to music by myself, and I have like a pretty like refined point of view.
Yes.
So I don't really like fall into hype a lot.
Nice.
Which is good.
Yeah, good. I definitely feel like listening to music by yourself can definitely block out all of like the other voices and stuff. I just hate how social media like takes like new albums and then they literally just spoil it all for you. Like if I don't sit here and listen to this new Drake album, I'm going to hear it on everybody's story tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I never thought about it. I was like, oh, it's getting spoiled. But I guess
I'm just someone who doesn't like spoilers for movies or like albums. So if someone tells me their opinion about an album, I'm like, I need to listen to it myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I've never thought of an album like, oh, it's being spoiled, but I guess that is kind of like a spoiler, especially if it's like narrative in a way or something.
Yeah, because it can like sway your like opinion on it before you even listen to it.
I'll give you another one. Summer Walker's album.
Her new one.
Yeah, when everybody was just like,
oh my god,
one pod, two mics. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, okay, what is this? But then I listened to the last track on the album, Finding Over It.
Yeah.
Orchestral.
Yes, I love
strings, beautiful vocals.
Beautiful,
I'm like,
beautiful ending
like this
of the
is
album.
yeah. So like yeah, I guess I do fall into maybe more than I think. I just have to like think about it a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. And we're not always thinking about like the hype surrounding an album, especially if we like the artist. Like I was looking forward to Summer Walker's album, and I was low key disappointed. But perhaps that's my fault because maybe I did overhype like her album coming out. But it's like I just love good R&B, man.
Yeah.
Like don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay, so question number 5. Who do you think loses out more when projects don't receive proper promotion? The listeners or the artists?
The artist.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, is that like in
I'll
like
give you
a
an
physical
example.
sense?
Ari Lennox.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, she doesn't get really good promotion.
I love Ari Lennox so much.
Me too.
And I love J. Cole, and I love what he's trying, or what he was trying to do with his label, or whatever that was, the collective of artists. But I genuinely feel like Ari Lennox should be 20 times bigger than she is.
Yes, 100%.
Solely because she didn't get the marketing that she needed. And
absolutely.
I'm glad that she's like moving on to something else now. But I also think like in art, moments are important. And she had a moment, and I genuinely feel like it passed. Not that there won't be another moment.
Yeah.
But I think she had a moment, and it was like not taken advantage of to the full extent.
I absolutely agree. Like a few years ago, like I remember listening to Whipped Cream when it first came out. I remember listening to Shea Butter Baby when it first came out. And now she like, I think like my last song that I really liked from Ari Lennox was probably I think she had a feature with Lucky Day recently.
Okay.
I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but like it's just like songs like that I feel as though she performs really well on, because it's like her true
also,
like
Lucky Day. What the fuck? I've been sleeping on Lucky Day, dude.
What? When did you start listening to him?
I've never like not listened to him. I've heard songs like it came to like a point where I'm like, oh, I've never heard a bad Lucky Day song. Like,
no,
he's killing it
honestly, I
every
swear to
single time.
God.
So then I decided, like, I went on live when they was like, chat, just put me on Lucky Day. Every single song is hitting. I'm like, I've been sleeping on this dude. Like, he's so good. He's so good. Yeah, so I'm a new fan of Lucky Day.
Nice.
But like, dude, oh my God.
Yeah,
Gorgeous
he's another
music,
really well storyteller,
yeah.
really good at storytelling too. Like, I forget the name of the album, but there's like a song on it called Cherry Forest.
Okay.
And it was like every song after that just like flows so well into each other.
Yes,
and
he
I'm
does that.
so big on that.
Yes,
oh my
yes,
gosh.
yes.
Like that's a different, like that's a story being told in itself,
You know
but
who
not
does
even
that?
with words.
My favorite person who does that. Oh God, there's a lady. She's older lady. I can't remember her name, but maybe I'll shout it out later. But also Jaden Smith on his album Sire, like BLUE, like that whole thing. It's like one, and then Willow Smith's in it. Also, why isn't Jaden Smith and Willow Smith like making an album together? I think they really should, because they're
both more invested in stuff besides music right now.
Maybe, but they're. Come on, I mean Willow as a vocalist.
I love Willow's voice. Yeah.
Seeing her like evolve, her last album, she did things with her vocals. I literally had to like pause. I
had to wrap my brain around it twice.
I was like, oh, she really does this. Like she is a vocalist. And then Jaden Smith, like he's a great like world builder. Like the world of Sire, I was so invested in, even though it was like very ambiguous and like artsy and like, all right, dude, just tell me what happened.
And he hasn't released an album since Sire, right?
He released Iris. Oh, okay. And he also released like a thing called the Sunset Tapes. It's all part of the same world type of thing. So I guess you could call it still Sire, like that universe. But
nice.
Yeah. I think both of them together would make something gorgeous.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If they want to, like. They're doing what they want.
Right. I'm just a fan, and I'm dying. There's a good music drought. Actually, I don't think there is. I think it's just like the good the music that I normally would like search and like listen to isn't necessarily being like marketed and promoted like as much.
Maybe, yeah. But I think this year I haven't been listening to like a lot of the music I've been listening to. I've always been like new music. I'm like, it's good, but I'm not impressed.
Exactly.
I'm not
exactly.
impressed
Like I think I want something new.
Yeah.
Like I've been spoiled with music literally since like the 50s, and now I'm just like it's 2025. And I have access to music from the 50s.
Exactly. Yeah. So I went back. I'm into the Beatles right now.
Yes.
I'm
nice.
into Al Green right now.
Awesome.
My son's into the Strokes, so I'm into the Strokes now. Like,
absolutely. Yeah. It's Christmas time, so I'm really into my Eartha Kitt vibe.
Okay. Yeah.
I love good jazz.
Yeah.
I just saw my first live jazz show for my birthday at the end of November. It was really nice. I just love the atmosphere of like live entertainment.
Yeah.
And especially like live entertainment with the show live entertainment with a dinner or like dinner and a show vibe like that.
Yeah.
Like it's really cool.
Are you into Samara Joy?
I actually just started listening to her this year.
Another amazing vocalist.
Yes.
But
my god.
Jazz, like and like stands on jazz.
Exactly.
Because
exactly.
when she was blowing up maybe 2 years ago with her self-titled album, it was like, "You gonna get into R&B? You going?" She's like, "No, I'm a jazz musician. I don't
right.
do
like I
yeah,
am distinct.
Yeah.
This is my voice.
Yeah. I love
Hear
that.
me roar. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Final question. The internet has a collective prediction that physical music media will make its comeback in 2026. How do you feel being an archivist, and do you agree with the sentiment?
I don't know if it ever went away.
You know, and that's what I was thinking. Like, even our conversation talking about vinyls and stuff, like, there's vinyl stores who are still surviving. So, I guess it's just, like, nuance, like, when it comes to, like, where it went versus, like, it coming back and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it just went underground, maybe. You could call it. Like, there's a website that I use called Discogs. And it basically, like, I use it to, like, one, buy vinyls that, like, I'm never going to find, like, in the store. Like,
right.
I'm just going to Discogs. But also, it helps me, like, keep an online, like, catalog of the vinyls that I own in person. So I don't have to, like, ship through them. Like, I can see them on, like, a screen. The Discog community is, like, huge. It's thriving. It's not like,
oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
Need more underground music. I always tell myself I need more ways to find new music aside from like my discovery playlist on Apple. Like there's so much music out there that I could be listening to and adding to my playlist, but it's just a matter of like finding it. So I think I need to get on, we said it's called Discogs?
Discog, yeah. I'll send you a link.
Yes, thank you.
You know, one thing that I learned from a Tyler the Creator interview, it might have been with Nardwar, which are like the funniest interviews ever.
I swear to God.
Damn, so Nardi. Like, what? Yeah. So he said in an interview that he would wake up and he would just put on a random vinyl and just listen to the music. And like, that's how he did his music education. I like kind of took this. That's not every day.
Yeah, of course.
But like every so often I'll just like buy 3 vinyls that I just like the cover. It just looks interesting.
That's literally how I buy vinyl.
Yeah. And then, just listen to it. And like, you never know what you'll get out of it.
Exactly.
You know?
At one point, I was buying vinyls because I liked the way that they looked, like aesthetically. And then I'm like, what if I listen to this and I don't really like it? But 9 times out of 10, I listen to a music and I don't hate it the first time. Like I said before, like I'm either going to have to listen to it again or I just decide that this isn't for me. But with the vinyl, like I'm going to have to like that. Yeah. So I'm going to try my best to make sure I like it. Yes, I love Tyler.
What's your favorite Tyler album?
Oh, I would have to say, if I say Flower Boy, you're going to...
Why would I judge you?
No, I'm joking. Because that's like the era that I started listening to Tyler for real. Really?
Yeah, I was a devout Christian. And then I remember in 6th grade, somebody's like, his name was Jose on a bus. It was 6 a.m. I was like, this is Tyler the Creator. Devil this, devil that. I'm Satan. I was like, you're going to hell. I was like, you are going to hell. I was so
scared of early Tyler.
I was like, I'm not listening to this. Are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding? Dude, you are going to hell. I'm not listening to that. But then when Flower Boy came out, then I was like, oh. And then I connected it's the same person. And then like Igor. And then I went back.
My gosh,
and then I was like, okay, I can appreciate it more.
Yeah.
Especially like Cherry Bomb.
Oh my God. First of all, Cherry Bomb. I think that's when I got introduced to Kali Uchis.
Yes.
Kali Uchis. Ever since then, like the first time I heard her vocals, she's been like one of my favorite like artists ever. I think I saw her in concert. Actually went to Tyler's "Call Me If You Get Lost" tour.
Yeah,
and I saw where'd you see? It was in. Oh, nice. I went to the Capital One Arena in DC. It was a really good show. But I think that was the show that solidified like Tyler being like in like my top 10 like artists for sure.
Yeah.
And I of course went there because I was like wearing a Kali Uchi shirt. I was like, oh, I'm just here for Kali. But I'm like,
there.
It's literally
Wait, yes. And then she had like the flower behind her.
Yes, she was the opening
cried.
act. I was like,
I cried. It was so beautiful. I was like, it's the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen.
I swear to God. And
I have a present for you.
For me?
Yes.
Okay.
Whenever I do interviews, I always bring a gift.
Oh my God.
So, okay, if I'm being interviewed, I'm still gonna bring a gift. It's a part of the brand. So
that is
this
so
isn't
sweet.
for my personal collection. They usually are.
Okay.
But I have this in my personal collection. I handpicked these vinyls for a reason.
Ooh.
And I also did my research on you because
me?
Oh wait. Yes, because I'm also a good journalist,
Yes.
as you are.
Oh my God.
And I know that you like Tyler the Creator. That's why I asked you.
Okay.
And that's also why I said maybe you'll expand your vinyl collection.
Oh my gosh. Now he's foreshadowed. Well, he foreshadowed, guys. Oh my God. Is this
Cherry
a gift
bomb.
for me?
This
Oh
is a gift for
my
you.
God.
And it comes with the poster as well. And it's like he has like speaking of archiving, he has inside there's a poster of like the things that he was doing while making the album.
Oh my God. This is the first gift I received on the Sunshine Affair.
Oh wow, he's the first one.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had a gift for you. I'm so sorry. I'm like, how do I? Okay,
yeah. I think it's blue. It might be.
Yeah.
It's
blue.
Like nice
oh
blue.
My God. I don't want to take it out the paper. Oh my God.
If you look in the first pocket, there's a booklet.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's cool to look through sometimes. Like you can use it as a poster, but
Mm-hmm.
I like to keep my stuff in, you know.
Oh, wait. Wait, there's two?
Yeah, it's a double LP, yeah.
Oh my God. I don't even know how to thank you. Oh my God.
Just spreading the joy of music. That's all it is.
Oh my God.
Pass it on. That's how you think. You pass it on to somebody else.
Hell yeah.
Give somebody else a vinyl.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Of course.
You are the best. Okay, guys. I think that wraps up our show for today.
What a great ending.
No, literally, I'm going to put this right here. As always, thank you guys so much for listening and tuning into the Sunshine Affair. Ausar, let them know where they can find you after this. Anything you're working on that they can look into?
Yeah, Track 365, daily show. We're analyzing music every single day. We're learning about music every day. I have a new show coming out. When's this coming out?
I'll probably release it like the second or third week of January.
Oh, perfect. January 15th, Daniel Caesar interview is releasing on my YouTube channel.
Exciting.
And then 2 weeks later, I'm going to have an interview with Kamari. And every 2 weeks from there, we're going to be dropping another interview with artists. So check that out on YouTube at Spacial, Spacial.
Yes, tune into Spacial.
Yes. Or just type in my name, Ausar Stevens, anywhere, AUSAR STEPHENS, and I'll come up. Yep. Music. If you want to learn about music, do it with me.
Music intellect. Nice, awesome. Okay. All right, Dre.